My advice to young people interested in this profession, hopefully they've studied it somewhat while undergraduates and been active in an organization like PRSA, would be, first of all, become what I call, again, it's not a pejorative, a news junkie. And by that I mean that by whatever means you collect your news, whether it's the internet or whether it's more traditional media that I favor, the newspapers, etc., and more traditional television, PBS, NPR, on radio and so forth. Be a news junkie, because you really do have to understand not only where we've come from, but where we are today, and that changes almost moment to moment. And if you're going to represent an organization in public relations, you really need to know what context you are operating in and what context that organization is operating in. And what are the factors out there that might influence the future of that organization? So that's clearly very important. I would think that in addition, the experience of educators and scholars on campus who have perhaps practiced in public relations at some point, that's worthy of some extra time. I know that guidance hours are not very numerous on campuses, but I would say take the initiative to really spend a little time beyond the classroom time to get an understanding as to where your various teachers are coming from. And they may not have had to have experience in the practice. Research is very important these days on the campus and in practice. So what kind of research projects are going on that will push the needle or push or open the envelope, whatever the cliche, would be very, very helpful. And then finally, I would say that students today need to be very realistic in terms of their careers and the opportunities that are presented, but the need for their creativity. They need also to understand that there is such a demand for entry-level positions that they must be a little bit patient in terms of pursuing that first opportunity, because it may take just a little while for the stars to line up. But I can say to the young people that it's certainly well worthwhile, and in that respect, I kind of wish I was just starting all over again in public relations.